All this talk about goats and beasts and the greatest MCs, but the least of these is greater, you see. As long as we stroking the ego, nobody's great. Eminem just released a whole CD to be weighed. We think that to body a track is to drop slick rhymes, but to body the track is to push it, the system that blinds. Hova been controlling the industry so long he doesn't bother. People can take their shots, but he's boss so he just fathers. I fuck with Tom because he doesn't have handlers and demons. All the darkness we see in is just his personal misleadings. Ain't nobody misleading when the tracks are not subliminal. No back-threaded mind control or satanic symbols. If I play a backtrack and it says in the background to obey, or get information hidden as getting for mate, shun the subliminal trash. It's polluting the mind. Is it Toby or to obey? Greatest of all time or antithetical grind?
All of your music is Baphomet rock and worships the beast. There's a reason they call your artists goats and not sheep. Wolves instead of lions, never promoting sign. And when it does covered in diet and promoting wolves to tie it. There's a reason they call you artists goats and not sheep. Wolves instead of lions, never promoting sign.
You people are pathetic, you'll take any other savior but Christ. The man came to the world and died and prophesied of the rise of this political beast who rises with violence. Yet you openly side with Satanists and Zionists. Marilyn Manson can do a show and cut himself on stage and blame the children cause the parents didn't outrage. In a culture where outrage is shunned on stage, is it any wonder the parents aren't given to rage? Nights in Satan's service is the name of a band we prop up. It's Baphomet rock. Hell, the Beatles give to the devil's cup. Helter Skelter prophesies a mass incarceration, race wars, and the phoenix rising from the ashes, dead nations. Blood in the streets up to the horse's belly. Psychopaths and slashers doing a purchase like on the telly. Predictive programs prep us for hell on earth through trauma. You watch Terminator and the Matrix and call it an honor.
All of your music is Baphomet rock and worships the beast. There's a reason they call your artists goats and not sheep. Wolves instead of lions, never promoting sign. And when it does covered in diet and promoting wolves to tie it. There's a reason they call you artists goats and not sheep. Wolves instead of lions, never promoting sign.
Now to balance the scale, I'd like to talk about some things that bring us together. Things that point out our similarities instead of our differences. Because that's all you ever hear about in this country is our differences. That's all the media and the politicians are ever talking about, the things that separate us, things that make us different from one another. That's the way the ruling class operates in any society. They try to divide the rest of the people. They keep the lower and the middle classes fighting with each other so that they, the rich, can run off with all the fucking money. A fairly simple thing happens to work. You know, anything different, that's what they're going to talk about. Race, religion, ethnic and national background, jobs, income, education, social status, sexuality, anything you can do, keep us fighting with each other so that they can keep going to the bank. You know how I describe the economic and social classes in this country? The upper class keeps all of the money, pays none of the taxes. The middle class pays all of the taxes, does all of the work. The poor are there just to scare the shit out of the middle class.
Understand that Atlas Shrugged was documented every day. This is why The Simpsons can predict with no delay. When history was first taught, it wasn't to show it's doomed to repeat. It was to teach us history is planned. So tell me, how much has The Simpsons alone predicted? Trump is president, and even in a photo, the Palantir depicted. When most see Trump, they don't think of Palantir tech. How much control was given in the deal snapped in this cartoon set? Palantir is now the operating system for the US government. Data compiled into the dark world source of intelligence, wielded by Saruman. It corrupted the power in the land, setting stage for the Dark Lord and corrupting the hand. This is the man QAnon depicts his salvation, the arrester of the pedophiles who run the nation. Sounds a lot to me like the rise of the beast, the scarlet woman on its back only to be cast into the streets, made to answer for every sin and openly shamed, like Cersei in the Game of Thrones when her crimes are openly named. This is regime change. We know Satanists seek their own. They signed a pact that only promises a cutthroat. By any means, the beast will rise to power. And you listen to the Baphomet rock asleep until the hour. Red pill, blue pill, black, it's all a design to keep you in line until 7076, the forces align.